Hello there. So, today I am going to give you a few tips for people that are kind of new or haven't played around with MyFaction much since it's a newer mode. And if you're an achievement trophy hunter like myself, you will have to get into this mode. I know a lot of people have an issue with it and don't enjoy it. I think it can be fun at times, and it's a good little distraction that gets me to play as characters that I'm not used to having. And they do actually have some of the superstars in exclusive outfits from the past in this mode, which is definitely a point of controversy, but I'm not here to address any of that. I'm just here to give you some tips on getting started. So, when you first log in, it's going to give you the basic text tutorial with Xavier Woods on what everything is. And every day you're going to get a daily login reward, and if you log in 5 times within a week, you get a free pack, which is great. So you can just literally open the mode, you'll get this, and then you can back out if you don't want to play MyFaction today. So what you should be focusing on is you're going to get a Raw, SmackDown, or NXT starter pack the first time you start. Just pick whichever one you want. All the cards are going to be about the same level. It just depends on if you prefer superstars from a certain brand. I chose Raw. And in these packs, you're going to get 2 evolution cards. You want to start working on these right away because it's going to open up a live event challenge for you, as well as probably be one of your better cards once you get it upgraded. So if you go down to that evolution card tab right here, you click it, it will show you all your Evo cards, and you can see your challenges in the middle bottom there. And they're pretty easy this year. Last year, they were just so tedious to grind. It was literally like land 100 diving attacks instead of 10. Or taunt opponents 150 times. And it was just silly stuff that kind of took you out of the match. So I'm glad to see it looks like they kind of dialed those challenges down. I don't know. We'll see when I get this John Cena up a little more if the challenges get harder. But as of right now, they're not too bad. So just do that. When you're first playing, I recommend going into weekly towers or faction wars because the difficulty will be set to normal and you'll get all the rewards. So weekly towers is basically each tower has 5 matches. And at the end of the 5 matches, you get this reward. This one gave me a pack. This one gives you some tokens. That one's going to give me a Emerald Batista. They're not too bad. It's an easy way to grind out some MyFaction currency. Faction wars as well. Every win's going to give you a certain reward. Some are cosmetic packs. Most is currency. Every once in a while you get a player pack. But what you really want from these is these briefcase rewards that you get 1 or 2 of after every match. So you can see it changes every month what's in the briefcase. Right now, it's kind of lower rated superstars, which is something we're about to talk about. But yeah, if you win a match, you get to open one of these mystery briefcases, and it's going to have currency, contracts, cosmetics, or one of these superstars. Good. Proving Grounds is a mode that you can go into. The issue with it is to get the good rewards from it, you pretty much have to play on legendary difficulty, and it's just tedious. It's so tedious. The computer reverses everything. So like to see if you wanted to get the faction pack here for the 3rd challenge, you'd have to do every battle on legendary difficulty. Otherwise, I don't really see the point of it. So that's the last thing I think you should do once you upgrade your cards. There are these live events this year, and these seem to function kind of like the weekly towers, except it's only 1 match. And you can replay it for more rewards. There doesn't seem to be a limit on... That's weird, it didn't load. There doesn't seem to be a limit on how many times you can play it. So they'll change out, it looks like once every week or 2. You can see what's coming up too. So there should always be something good. So if we look at all the rewards here, Tier 1 rewards is a pack, Tier 2 is a contract, Tier 3 is a worse contract, etc., etc. It seems to be random which one you'll get, kind of like opening a briefcase. I've only gotten the tier 3 awards from the 3 I've played, so I don't know what the drop rate is on these yet, but again, this is usually an easier way to kind of level up your Evo cards or just get some easy currency and money. Now, cards. Here's the deal, guys. The pack market right now is garbage. It was like this last year too, where if you can look at the cards in a pack by hitting triangle, you can see the highest rated cards in here are the high 60s. And it's all great superstars that would be higher, but they just, like last year, they start everything really low, and then as the year goes on, every pack gets better and better, basically. So what I would recommend is you just save up your MyFaction points, try to scrap by on your starter cards, or whatever packs you win, and then come the week of WrestleMania, they're going to put in a WrestleMania pack, which is probably going to have some cool legends. Like last year, it was Steve Austin was in that pack. And the card quality will get better. I'm probably just going to cut to 2K22 right now to show you the difference in what the packs are. All right, guys, so here we are in 2K22 again. So if we go over to the store, we can see the latest packs they released came out last week, actually. If we look it up, look at these 99s. 97 is the lowest card in that. Let's go back a few packs. Let's go all the way to the beginning so we can see where we started out. So remember, this was the these were the 2 starting packs we had. So if we look at this, all 70s are actually worse this year, it looks like. And it looks like there were a lot better options in that one. So it's about the same. It's about the high 60s, low 70s, and then we got to WrestleMania week. And look, we got, it's still mid 70s, but at least we got Stone Cold and Bret Hart in there. And then we'll go to Backlash. We're in the 80s now with Randy Orton, Rhea Ripley. And look, it still costs about the, well, I guess it's a little more expensive. But if you save up your currency, you're going to be fine to buy some of these packs. This DX pack and these attires you could only get in this mode, which is, again, unfortunate and a whole other topic to get into. We're not doing that this video. But see, there's also Evo cards in here. Let's go a little further. We're in the 80s still. There's a 90 Brock. See? So, moral of the story, save your currency. Don't buy or don't go on a spending spree if you have a bunch of MyFaction points or you're using VC for some reason, which I also don't recommend since the packs really aren't great regardless. Yeah, and then there's also the token market, which is another form of currency you get from either the weekly towers or the faction wars. And there's some decent cards in here. You have to start at the lower tier Emerald cards, which only cost 3 tokens. And these are already better than the cards that are in the packs. That's why I'm saying don't buy the packs yet. Just save up your MyFaction points. And once there's a pack that has good superstars in it or someone you want, or they'll even have ones that are evolution cards you can keep working on, then you can spend your MyFaction points. But don't start out trying to rip packs right now because it's not worth it. There's no like hidden rewards or anything. So yeah, those are the basic tips I have for you. Oh, one last thing, challenges. If you are looking to get the platinum in this game, you will have to complete 15 lifetime challenges. Thankfully, there's no play 500 matches this year, and you don't have to complete all of them, which is good. You only have to complete 15, I think. So there's some really easy ones in here, and this is another easy way to get currency if you have these superstars where you can win with 4 technicians, 4 powerhouses, or one of each style. There's rewards for playing all the modes, basically. Evolving a card will give you a contract pack. So you'll kind of mostly unlock these as you play. But yeah, and these are going to give you more currency to unlock stuff. There's also these intro challenges that are pretty easy, but it's really not that much currency, so no big deal. And your dailies. But yeah, that's about it. So one last thing is locker codes. These get released randomly throughout the year. So anytime there's like a pay-per-view or kind of a big special WWE event coming up, just hop on Reddit or Google 2K23 locker codes and you will see they give away free packs, superstars, managers, all kinds of stuff. So right now it looks like you can type in up, up, down, down, and you will get a, watch as I extend this sentence. Wait for it. It's going to work, I swear. Woo, a Tyler Breeze manager, Emerald. And there's also New Day Rocks. And you will get Xavier Woods manager Emerald. Nice. So you'll get free stuff like that throughout the year. Sometimes they do have codes that expire at a certain date. So just, if you think of it, remember to Google it, check the 2K Reddit, social media feeds, and you'll get something free. So that's about all for this video today. Let me know what else is unclear to you guys, or if you'd like to know any other information about MyFaction, and hopefully you have some fun with the mode this year. It still needs work. It's not quite where it could be. I haven't tried the online quick play yet, to be honest, because I usually don't like these games online just because of the lag and the timing of reverse windows. It can just get frustrating to me. But I'm sure I will eventually. I'm not sure what the rewards are for that yet, but we'll find out. So thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button and make sure to come over to my Twitch channel where I'm live streaming this game and a bunch of other games that I'm just trying to unlock some trophies in. Awesome. We'll see you guys on the next one.